That's because very simple legs. Now is cut what we call the channels of the system. This is where the water runs through and the nutrients, and it's where the plant's roots will grow. So we need 5 46-inch pieces for this next step. Now that we have the basic PVC pieces cut, we have to make some holes in the top to put our plant. On. So what we're going to do is just affix it to the end, just like the rest of them. The only difference is this so that the lid sits flat. With the vinyl, we just need to get it up to the top of the system. So I'm going to thread it through carefully. We'll pull it out the top. System. The plants are in, they're already growing as we speak, and remember that system, it did look complicated when we first were putting it together, but in the end it's just a stand and some channels that water is running up and running back down. Pretty simple, all things considered. Now there are a couple of things that you want to keep in mind. The first, you want to change the water and the nutrients out of that bucket about once a week or so just to get some fresh stuff in there. And then number 2, just make sure that the pump doesn't turn off. So check your power, because if the water stops flowing, the plants will start to die. But in a few weeks, I'll see you back here. The plants will be lush, full, and ready for a harvest. Welcome back. It's been a few weeks. The plants are growing in really nicely, but there were a few changes that I made while they were growing. Number 1, I moved the system to an area that got a lot more light so the plants grew faster and healthier. And then number 2, I firmed up the PVC connections with some PVC glue, made sure the water line was nice and tight. But right now, it's ready to harvest. So here's just an example of what you can continually harvest off of a hydroponic system like this. I've got some beautiful kale here, and if I'm not making it into a salad, which is one of my favorite things to do, I'll probably end up turning it into kale chips, where I'll just strip the stems out, chop it up, toss it up with some olive oil and salt, and you've got a beautiful snack to eat. Hopefully this episode showed you just how easy it is to make a hydroponic system, which allows you to grow anywhere, even if you don't get a lot of water in your environment, even if you don't even have soil. It's the perfect method. So I'm really curious to see how it goes for you. And if you have any questions, drop me a line down in the comments. And until next time, good luck in the garden and keep on growing.